What's up, everybody? I just want to do a video of a walk around of the bike. I know I posted that intro video just so you guys can see the transformation of how the bike used to be. This was a Coleman CT200U EX. I mean CT200U EX. I chopped the frame a little bit to shorten it to make room for the swing arm. Put a pit bike tire in the front. That's a 14-inch 3.5. It's actually a rear tire, but I got that one for the front because it's thicker. The thinner one wouldn't have looked good. I didn't like the way it looked. I got a Tillerson block, and I actually built it up. I believe it's the Tillerson racing block. I bought it off somebody. And then I got the head, and then I built it up. Put the Makuni on. That's actually a 26 VM26. It's the Chinese. It's the knockoff. It ain't the real thing. This here is the gas tank from eBay. I actually put links in the videos for all the parts I used. The gas tank, I believe, is eBay. The bars, Amazon. NERS, Amazon. This headlight, which is freaking awesome. It lasts so long. Almost has like a high and a low. I'll charge it, ride a couple times, and it'll still be fully charged. This is the swing arm right there. I actually made that swing arm myself, fabricated it. It's actually 1x1 square tubing that I welded together, and then shaped it to fit that with some flat stock, I believe 1/4 inch steel. And then this part right here is the actual back of the Coleman CT200U EX that I cut off to shorten it, so you should get an idea of how much I cut off. And then I wanted to put the rear fender on, so I was like, you know what, might as well weld this onto the swing arm, and it actually came out pretty cool. And then ended up ordering a longer brake cable from Go Power Sports to keep the same brake setup. Thinking about doing a hydraulic, but that'll be down the road because I have to do some more fabrication. And then these are the shocks. I actually got these. I got 2 on here. I bought 2 because it came as a pair, and I was only gonna do 1, but then I realized when I set it, it had too much sag, so I put 2 on there, and now it's like butter, man. It just rides so smooth. It's so much better on my back. This right here is a light combo. I got it. I love it. It's got a bunch of different modes, and it comes with a wireless controller that does turn signals. So you can see that to the left, and that's the controller right here. And then, well, actually that's to the left, the other one's to the right. And then it also has some flashing, and also where lights come shining down the side. I don't know if you can see that. So when you're riding, there's red lines that are on the side of your bike, so if cars are coming down when you're riding at night, they can see you a little better. I love this little light. And it's also I charge it like maybe once a week, and I've been riding a couple times a week, and I ride in the streets of Philly basically. I mean, go out there and ride with groups, and cops usually don't bother us, but ever since that incident on Broad Street, they've been getting a little hot. I love this filter right here. This is perfect. This is definitely a filter you want to get, because no matter what you hit or anything, it's got a spring inside. If you use the regular filter and you hit some, it'll just break and come apart. That's what happened to me. That filter actually came with the 26mm Mikuni card. These grips, which I like a lot, they're Amazon too. The seat, I just used the same seat, but I reupholstered it with some fabric I got from, I believe, Ann's Fabrics. I got this tachometer from Amazon as well. I think it was like 11 bucks. It works good. And I love the gas tank, because when we go riding, this gas tank is 2.4 gallons. When we ride, and I'm riding with other guys on other bikes, we'll stop at a gas tank. They'll be like, "You need gas?" I'm like, "Nope." Go to another gas station. "You need gas?" "Nope." I mean, I'll ride the whole day with this gas tank and not need any gas, and not have to worry about running out of gas. I love it. Let me turn this bike around. Alright, so here's the other side of the bike. I got a jack shaft set up with a clutch, and I did have, because I know some of you are going to be like, should have ran a torque converter. I did have the CVT set up, but because of the chain, how long it is and how much torque this engine has, and when you think about it, the plate from the torque converter to CVT, I mean, it's basically just an aluminum plate that runs across. It's not that strong, and the way the bearings are set up on it, they're like 5/8. They can't take a lot of power. I mean, with a shorter chain, yeah, but with this long chain, it was too much, and I kept eating up the bearings. At first, I thought it was just the regular bearings, because sometimes because it is a Chinese knockoff, it's not actual common to have. It just couldn't handle the power of the bike. The bike runs pretty strong. So I just bought this jack shaft setup, welded it on, and I'll put a link to that. And what I like about it is that it gives you brackets to weld onto the bike frame, or whatever frame you're going to use it on. And then the actual parts the bearings goes on has a little, they're notched out so that you can slide it forward and back. So the back wheel is what tightens the rear chain, and then the engine sliding forward and back is what tightens the chain on the centrifugal clutch. This is gold chain. I got this from Amazon as well. I'll put a link to that down. I got the muffler on Amazon, and then what I did was I didn't like having the 1-inch exhaust pipe coming out, so I actually cut it at the flange, and I put what I believe is maybe a 1-inch pipe. I have the link here. Well, not the link, but if you ever need pipe, I know I'm moving this camera all around, sorry, but if you ever need pipe, it came like a little set of a bunch of different pipes, different bends, and it's good pipe, strong pipe. So I used this diameter, just better flow. I mean, I don't know how much you guys know about engines, but I was an automotive technician for a while, and basically you can only get so much air in that you can get out at the same time. So the key when you're setting up these bikes is the airflow. You want to be able to take in a lot of air, and you want to be able to move it out fast, and those smaller pipes are definitely restrictive. So I added the bigger pipe, the muffler, which I love. It's got the little, I guess, like a carbon fiber look to it. It ain't carbon fiber though. And I took out the baffle. You can run it with the baffle. This is the baffle right here, and it's nice. So if you're riding in the neighborhood and you want to be quiet, this is a nice little setup. But where I ride, it doesn't matter, so I took it out. And that's pretty much it. Basically used a lot of stuff that I already had, as far as building the swing arm, putting the dual shocks. I got some red LED lights underneath, and then in the back where the seat is, I cut out the original tubing that was there and added thicker, stronger tubing, because that's where the rear struts are supported at the top. Overall, nice bike. Haven't been able to open her up all the way, so I'm not sure what her top speed is, but just cruising, I got up to, like, I think it was 48, 50 miles an hour, but I had more on the throttle. But where we run into lights a lot, so I haven't been able, I gotta find somewhere to, like, a nice stretch of road to do the top speed on her. But that's pretty much it. Just wanted to put this video out because I know I put the other one out and it's just like, look at the bike and you don't really get to see the details of it. If you want to see anything else or you have any questions, just comment below. I got a lot of experience with engines, bigger ones than these, but you know, once you get into these, it's pretty simple. All right, thanks for watching.